Most men are desperately waiting to die. They no longer want to be on this earth. They're always continually trying to take their life and they're trying to self-harm. There's somebody right now that's doing it as we speak, as you're watching this video. So guys, do me a favor, hit the like, share, and comment so we can boost the algorithm and we can bring awareness so that our brothers are not trying to take their own life. Guys, now more than ever, men are feeling hopeless, they're lost, they're sad, and they're truly being tormented in the mind. They have these thoughts of not wanting to be on this earth because they might live in some type of pain. The pain might be, it's multiple reasons why guys feel pain. One of them could be specifically, and I know I talk to a lot of guys on a daily basis, it's because they're living in pain from the past. Some type of traumatic event happened and they never got over that event and they're stuck in it. They're in a constant loop and it's playing over and over and over and over and over again. And a lot of times it's because their spirit is being judged on the inside. You know, it's not even, it's just their spirits and their consciousness is judging them and making them live in shame and guilt. And I know when you live in shame, when you live in guilt, it can really mess with your mind. You can honestly live in hell. And it's sad because you can have moments where you're all alone and these demonic thoughts would enter your brain and, you know, it'll tell you, you shouldn't be here no more. You did this. Remember when you did this? And Satan is really playing mind games on you and really getting you to take your own life because it's showing you that you're a loser, that you're not worthy of being on this earth no more, that you messed up in the past, you've hurt that person, you did them wrong, and it's keeping you in that state. So it's difficult for a lot of men to see past this because it's like a fog. It's like if you ever live in these, like I live in the Midwest, if you live in the Midwest, you know what I'm talking about. The fog is so dense, you can barely see like 5 feet ahead, and that's how your brain is a lot of times. The brain is producing so many catastrophic negative thoughts, you get stuck in that. It's literally like you're stuck in a sunken place. So a lot of men will be classified as schizophrenic or they'll have to, you know, enter a mental hospital. And that's why I want you to share these videos because mental health awareness for men is extremely important. It's extremely powerful. And we need to bring awareness because men are, they're on the inside, they're truly dying, man. They really are dying on the inside. They feel like they're not even there. They're just a zombie. And because of this pain, and because a lot of times when you go to these mental hospitals, it makes you feel even worse sometimes because now people know you checked in. People know that you're quote unquote bipolar or schizophrenic or whatever the case may be, whatever you're classified as. So now you carry this shame and you feel like you're judged and it brings you down even more. And then whenever you get checked out, a lot of times they don't hit you on a soul level. They don't tell you about God and things like that. So what tends to happen is you're coming back out in this reality. You're so stuck in your own head that you can't think about getting a job, thinking about getting a woman. So you want to escape by any means necessary. For a lot of men, death is the finish line that we're trying to get there extremely fast. We're not enjoying the process. We want to get there now because we want to end this pain. We want to end this suffering. And we truly don't have any peace. We don't have any joy. We don't have anything to look forward to. So when you're doing this on a day-to-day basis and you're waking up with this misery, it's almost infectious, man. And a lot of times it's unfortunate because a lot of times people don't want to be around that infectious energy. So it'll even isolate you more because I've had it in my own personal experience. I've been around some of these people. You can see there's a little bit light in them, but they're consumed by so much darkness, by so much demons, and they don't want to let that person go. They truly don't. You know, you could pray, you could fast, you could meditate for that person, but their mind is so far gone, they'll have to hit a rock bottom. And sometimes part of that rock bottom is them embracing the fact that they want to die, that they don't want to be here no more. And they might even commit that act, bro. And it's unfortunate. And that's why I'm just trying to help bring awareness to this because I've witnessed a lot of people do it, like try to do it. I've seen people do it, man, and it'll leave you in a traumatic state if you've ever been around that and you know what I'm talking about. And then I've heard stories of people doing it too, though, you know. So a couple guys at work, it's happened, and that specific reason was because their wife divorced them, and that's a big thing too. You know, women will hurt men's heart, and they'll want to not be here no more, bro. They want to die because that was their love. They truly love them, and when men love, we really love. We build a bond, and we want to give that woman our heart. So it becomes difficult for you to manage those emotions properly. So you try to escape whatever way you can escape in this matrix that we're living in. It becomes difficult because most men are alcoholics because of this reason, bro. It's truth. It really is truth. I see a lot of alcoholics. I ask them what happened. They'll tell me some painful story, and then, you know, a lot of times it leads back to a woman. Oh, this woman broke my heart. She took my kids. She divorced me. She cheated on me. She put me on child support. She put me on alimony. I'm living in my car. I'm homeless. My brain got so messed up that they classified me as bipolar. I lost my job because of it, because I was sleeping in. You know, I didn't wake up the next day because I was hungover. And then, you know, that might lead them to do hardcore drugs, and them hardcore drugs, obviously it turns them into a violent person because it opens the door for negative entities. Those negative entities attach. From that moment, then they begin to be evil to a lot of people. Obviously, their wife doesn't want to be around that evil energy, so she wants a divorce. She doesn't want to be with him. And I've seen this happen too, bro. And, you know, it messes with your mind as a man because you could see somebody, you're literally physically looking at him, but you're not seeing that person. You're seeing just like a shell almost. His spirit has dwelled. It's gone, man. Like, part of my family, they've been that way, you know, and it's kind of crazy because when you look at some of these people and you knew them in the past, you knew at one point they had that inner light. They had that God with them. They had some joy. They had some peace. They had some happiness. And at one point, something traumatic happened, and their soul just gone. It's not there no more, bro. It's just a shell. And they're literally already dead on the inside, and they haven't really tapped back into who they are, and they might not even do it, you know. But I hope that if you're watching this video and you may feel gone on the inside, you may feel like nobody can relate, bro, I'm talking to you right now to let you know that you're not gone, brother. You're still there on the inside. You have to go within yourself and try to find that light. Try to find that peace. You have to go to war with those demons. You can't let them consume you and take a hold of you. Sometimes it just comes down to love. You have to find a little bit of love through God, and you have to genuinely seek God. I think this is the way out. I haven't seen anybody truly, bro, I'm talking about case after case after case after case. Without God, it's really hard for you to manage it because this world is not, it's spiritual, bro. You know, it's not physical like you think. And that's a lot of times you're not even understanding it's a spiritual battle. You have to know that it's a spiritual battle, bro. So if you're trying to do it all alone, by yourself, literally in this physical aspect, and then you're not trying to have anything, armor protection from God, I don't see how you could really do it, bro. That's the reason why when you go into a lot of these hospitals, these mental hospitals, they'll have pastors come, they'll have people pray over you just to try to lift your spirit up because you need your spirit to be risen. And there's a lot of cases of where people are going to die and, you know, they give their life to God because they know at some point there's something more than the afterlife. Now, there's a lot of men that are living in hell, and they're probably think in their head they're going to go to hell. So they're already like, I'm already in hell literally in my mind. I'll just embrace hell. And you say that, but you don't really want to be there, bro. You're not meant to live on this earth to be in hell. You just made some bad decisions. You accepted some bad life. Or somebody hurt you. You accepted that pain, and you let that pain define you. It really did define you. And you have to, bro, battle. It comes down to this, bro. You gotta be a warrior. You gotta be a soldier, bro. I know men specifically, we're designed to be soldiers, bro. We really are. Everything's spiritual. Everything's a battle, and you have to become a warrior. You have to find somebody in your community, even if it's this community. That's why I always ask you brothers to leave comments, and I ask other brothers to help join and try to uplift, because there's more than just you might think you're alone, but there's more than just you battling this right now, bro. There's so many men. Why do you think I speak on a lot of these topics, bro? I'm speaking on these because it's from personal experience. It's from people I see. It's from people I witness. I couldn't speak with this much emphasis, with this much passion, with this much ability to convey the message and resonate with you if I didn't know this to be true on a multitude of levels. It's in a grand scheme, a lot of men are feeling this way, and it's all by design, and it's all to really bring us down and make us feel hopeless, because the more men feel hopeless, the more you can't rise. We need men to rise and at least see themselves as somebody that they can be happy with when they're in their presence. Now, if you have to stay on your medications, bro, stay on your medications. You know, if you went and checked into these hospitals and they told you that you whatever they told you, stay on it until you can like get to a positive mindset, bro. You know, I'm not saying that you're always gonna stay on the pills or whatever they gave you or whatever the case may be, but you can use that as a tool. Even therapy too. All these can be used as a tool to help you bring you back to a point to where you're at least not in that fog. You're not like just dark shadow. You know what I mean? Like there's no soul. When you get to a point to where you can start seeing yourself, a lot of men look in the mirror and they don't see themselves. They see a projection of a demonic entity because it consumed their mindset. And I think it's extremely important for us to continue to think about the thoughts that we're having. You have to bring awareness to those thoughts, bro. You have to try to go within that and fight. And yeah, people might call you crazy because you're literally fighting with your own mind, but we all do it to a certain level. Nobody's just verbalizing it, bro. We all have thoughts. We all have a consciousness, you know. So you all have one thought, and then you have another thought. You have demonic thoughts. You have good thoughts. It's that consciousness of God, it's consciousness of Satan. If you ever seen those like commercials where you have the angel on one side and you have the devil on the one side, we all have that, bro. Sometimes people just choose to consider the negative thoughts and they override the positive thoughts. And a lot of this is spiritual. That's what I'm saying. I had to really, truly awaken and go through an enlightenment to see this. And you may be in the process right now and you don't know what's happening. You're just questioning yourself. You're lost and you're thinking that the answer is to just take your life because it's too painful. Whatever you're going through right now is painful, it's hurting, and you're suffering. And I've been there when you're suffering. You might have lost a parent, you lost a mom, and it hurts. It hurts your heart. You know it does, man, and I can relate. And then you start feeling all these different emotions, and then you start feeling sad because you wish that they were here. Your mom might be the only person that you could relate to. Your dad might be the only person that really had your back and would help you out. So now you feel like you're lost and lonely in this world. And this world's a cold world. It's not really designed for us to truly embrace our spirit. So you're just moping around with this victim mentality. But there's always the ability to change and develop a positive mindset. I'm a firm believer in that. I know it to be true. I need you to know it to be true, though. I just need you to have a little bit of faith, bro. There's a reason why in the Bible it says you have to have faith as a mustard seed. Just that little small mustard seed, bro, it's small. That's all you need. When you go into these dark rooms and you see, like, it's completely dark, bro. But if you could see a little bit of light, that light will radiate and magnify and help you be able to see your way out of that room. Metaphorically speaking, that's what you need to do, bro. You need to find a little bit of light that you're, whatever it is, man. If it's that one girl that smiles at you at work or at the mental hospital, if it's that one person that prays for you, it's that one pastor, if it's me, you're watching this video and I'm giving you a little bit of light, hold on to that, attach to that, and allow that to bring forth a new creation in your mind. Be transformed by the renewing of your mind, bro. Accept a new version of what God wants you to be. Embrace God into your life and start today so that you can be saved on a soul level and truly walk with purpose and find your meaning in life. A lot of us are depressed because we have no purpose, we have no meaning. Once you get your meaning, you can truly find a pathway to begin changing your life and changing your mindset, because it gives you a reason to wake up. You're not wanting to desperately just take your life anymore. You just need a little bit, man. Just a little bit. Sometimes it can be if you're helping people out. I've noticed that if you can help one person it makes you feel good. Sometimes you just need to feel good. You know what I mean? A lot of this, it really is really simple, but I've noticed a lot of people in society, we overlook the simplistic things because it's too cliche, or it seems like something that we can't do. It seems like something that's too difficult because our mind is so far gone. It's literally gone. It's not even in our brain anymore. Like I said, you might feel like you're in a sunken place, but you always have the ability to come out of that sunken place and find who you're meant to be. It's a little plant, man. Like I said, you're a little plant right now, and we're watering you. I'm speaking life into you. I'm speaking a new version of yourself and giving you ability to think. Once you can see yourself, then you can create it. Everything's in our mind. It starts with your imagination. Don't let people define who you are. And we do that a lot in these communities. You accepted what people have told you to do. Let go of that identity they've created and create a new identity. It starts with your mind. The mind's powerful, man. It really is. Like, you don't truly know what you're really capable of until you hear some of these people's stories. And there's a reason why I kind of like pick people's brain, because the more knowledge I can get from them, the more I can give back and let you know, so that you can get out of this maze and so that you can find some light, so that you don't want to just take your life or self-harm or be abused or abuse yourself. A lot of people are doing it by drugs, and that's getting you there to a quick finish line too, because maybe you can't pay your bills. Maybe you're struggling with money right now, and you're like, I'm already behind on my bills. I'm behind on my mortgage. I'm behind on my rent. You know what I mean? I can't pay for groceries. I can't pay my light bill. What's the point of being here? Nobody wants to help me. So that's why I want to keep growing this community, so we can try to give back and we can pay it forward. I believe that I'm truly doing that with these messages. I believe that I'm trying to help as many men as I can and make an impact so that we can continue to be powerful, strong men, because that's who we're created to be. So guys, I thank you for watching this video. Until next time, peace.